tip won by the Magic, and we're underway on Church Street in downtown Orlando. Vucevic to Fultz. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. It's Chicago ball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Probing the defense. Fultz with the basketball. Just getting started in game 3. They work it down to Gordon. From the painted area, won't go down. Porter.
Man, I didn't need you to come over here. I didn't need you to come over here. You just messed up my whole plan.
To Zach LaVine. 5 seconds to shoot.
Oh, wow.
Zach LaVine.
Messed up my assist.
Not that time. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance of a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Aaron Gordon trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Chicago with the possession. Nikola Vucevic able to recover with the block. Fultz into the front court. Leads just a point. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
So Wendell Carter. Runners good there.
Great job using that shoulder to create
Frankie?
contact with the defender without hesitation.
Sixes.
Fultz with the basketball.
Bulls, man.
Leads one.
That's
Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go.
Better than my
Gets it in the right
I'll tell
corner.
you that.
Here comes the screen. Isaac to Fournier.
Oh, stay in front of him. Stay in front of him.
The shot almost.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
How you doing today, Frankie? I'm supposed to be at work right now, but the car broke down, so I'm staying home.
In the front court.
They
Trail by
early
one.
weekend, I guess.
Knocked loose. Count it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Fultz. Here comes the screen.
Go ahead, get the other guy.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Slam dunk.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we
That's
need
what I'm
players to
talking
run the
about.
floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Gordon to Fultz. Has a chance. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Markkanen.
You get enough space. All right, somebody cut over. There you go.
Now a steal as the Magic have it.
Ball from that angle. It's a bunch of crap. I'm not stealing on that.
Oh, Carter with the rejection. And he's fouled. He's gone to the line for 2.
It's still early,
Defense is
so no
lacking.
real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight.
Hold up. Okay.
Markelle
make sure my
Fultz
mic
has
was
got 2
working.
shots coming. A career 47% free throw shooter. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Yes, Aaron Gordon. 2 of 4 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Carter. Gets to the basket
I
and
gotta take over the
scores.
ball game.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Fultz with the basketball. The score 12-8. To Fournier.
stay in front of him.
Jonathan
Down.
Isaac.
There you go. Make him take that shot.
Can't connect.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
That pass stolen by Orlando.
Another bad pass.
Gordon to Fultz. Slam dunk for Markelle Fultz.
It's that
Just
easy,
got
and you
embarrassed
never want
there.
to leave any doubt when
Just got
attacking the rim.
posterized. I gotta get him back.
Nikola Vucevic tips it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Markelle
was
Fultz.
terrible.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
That's right. That's right, Weezy. What's up, Weezy?
To Wendell Carter.
Yeah, you're gonna beat him down.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
I'm making Carter look like a superstar.
Grant with the basketball. 14-10 the score. Jonathan Isaac. Rebound comes to Chicago. To Porter.
Oh, he's going all the way with it.
The jumper's off the mark. Grant with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Vucevic. Free throws coming up.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go?
That should have been a
Fool
block.
me once, you
What's
use up
going
a
on,
free
y'all?
pass.
How y'all
You know
doing
how to
today?
call on this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
It's my first attempt at a live stream since I've been down here.
Nikola Vucevic. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 72%.
And the
First
score is
try,
too close.
no good. Missed the second as well. Zach LaVine. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Magic own the possession. Knocked loose. Going the other way. And look out.
That's
The
what I'm
pass was
talking
really
about.
good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass.
that was smooth.
That's how you work together as
Good block,
teammates.
though.
Isaac. Here comes the screen. To Vucevic. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that
Oh,
layup.
yeah, that's what
With
I'm
the
talking
offense
about,
winning
Weezy.
that battle.
I'm
But if the
definitely gonna
defense
be on
keeps
that
up that
end
kind of
tonight.
pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Got him. Got
He
him.
wants it at the rim and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Grant with the basketball.
Oh, nice.
Margins 8.
Nice.
From the
But
outside,
he
no
gets the
good.
shot.
To Wendell Carter. Aaron Gordon pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
All right. Back up. Let's back up.
Chicago with 4 to shoot. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No
That's how
foul.
we do. That's how we do.
It can only be one of two
Gotta
things
take
here.
this game
One,
over now.
the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just
Take it.
unstoppable.
Big finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Yeah,
Old
car
school
troubles.
equals high
Don't
percentage.
work. Yeah. That car seems to be done. We had to leave it there.
To Lopez.
I thought you knew about it.
Able to convert inside.
As a player, there's
Messed
nothing
up.
better than
It
coming
was
out in the first
like,
quarter and playing
right
exactly
before
the same
87.
way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice
Yeah.
lead.
To Vucevic.
That's when I was coming up with some good plans for everything, too. I saw this nice
Fires
house
the
close
three.
to here for
That no good. Off the mark.
50,000, like 700 a month.
To
5
Lopez.
bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
Robin Lopez. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Yeah, good car
And if
first.
you don't contest, he's
Now
knocking
this
that
is
down with
this
ease.
car. Man, gotta get a car even sooner.
Grant with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Count the basket inside.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Coach of the Magic will use a timeout as he'll talk things over here in the
See
first
that?
quarter.
Y'all see that? That's how the Bulls
Changes
do.
coming from both sides right
That's
now.
how we do.
And a putback
Well, that's not
slam.
how we do.
And
Somebody was
it's
supposed to
pretty
get that rebound.
amazing
That was
how
terrible.
athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Bulls with it. And he finishes at the rim.
Yo, what's up? Showing
You
up.
see, you
What's
can't
going
actually
on,
get
man? How you
mesmerized by
been?
the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know
first
that
live
may
stream
sound
since
cheesy,
being
but
down
trust me,
here.
he can't go anywhere without his core.
I'm not going to be able to stream Friday because, you know, I just takes up.
The
Too much of the
crossover
internet,
gets
but I'll
inside
stream
and
this.
the slam dunk.
I'll definitely
This
be
rookie is
playing
a
Friday
high
later
flyer. He
with
brings
the
that
crew.
kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Vucevic to Alonzo Trier. To Vucevic.
Stay good defense. Stay in front of him. Stay in front of him. I got you.
Won't
There we
go.
go.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
I hate the fact that I'm such a terrible three-point shooter in this game.
Augustine with the basketball. Down a bundle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure enough. I wasn't
Here
able
comes
to
the
go to
screen.
work today, unfortunately.
Short jumper stays out.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was
There
that a
we go.
great
Killing
contest,
him.
or did you just
Killing
miss the
him.
shot? But now
Not
you
by
have
20.
me thinking about that the entire next possession.
It's Orlando's ball.
I thought I was going to have that one.
Knocked loose.
Go. Nope.
To Mo Bamba.
Oh, no. Get back in.
Bulls have it.
Good defense. See, even my team is playing good defense.
Oh, Jay, he commands
It's
the paint this time
unstoppable,
down.
man.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Caused another turn.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Oh, now they want to double
To
team.
Wendell Carter. The pass set it all up.
Well, when you play for each other
Yeah, what's
and not
going
just
on?
for
Showing up,
yourself,
though. How you been,
that's when
man?
great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Alonzo Trier. For three,
That's missing.
smothering
Oh,
deep.
come on. You
Look,
should let me get
sometimes
that
you don't
rebound.
have
I
it
need to
going
pad
every
my
single
stats.
night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your
You got
pass.
this. Shoot right over him. What you doing? Shoot it.
Lopez slams it down.
It'll make me
Shea,
have to
they've
take
had no
over.
answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Orlando ball.
Oh, he just gave me the ball. I didn't even try to get it from him. Go ahead, Robin.
To Lopez.
It's all you. Oh, you bastard.
Add 2 points to the board.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Fultz. Isaac.
You ain't getting me with that. Oh, I guess he
To
did.
the rim. Lays it up and in.
Finally something
been able
goes
to
their
get
way.
that ball.
I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Robin Lopez. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Look, there was barely
I don't know
any
what he
contact
passed.
on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Great hustle. That's what you like to see. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other
Oh,
way.
well.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Oh. Rotate, rotate.
Gordon to the basket,
Beautiful.
but a shot no good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
1.2 on the
He should
clock.
get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
And he missed the free throw. That's the end of one here in game number 3. Jay and I
Up by
are
30
back
points
after
after the
this.
first quarter. It's a
Ed
beautiful
Cohen,
thing.
Jay
It's a
Williams
beautiful
with you
thing.
as
All right, they took me out. I'm back in. Still up by 30.
Fultz with a shot off the mark. To Wendell Carter. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they
Ain't
caught
going
the
nowhere
ball,
with that.
they knew exactly what to do with it.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the
That's
other
how you
way.
play defense
That's
right
called
there.
game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Carter. And count the basket.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Alonzo Trier to Vucevic.
Come on, keep him back, keep him back.
Can't connect from in close. Chicago basketball to Wendell Carter. And strokes it. Now the Magic gonna signal for a
Just like
timeout
that, we're
as they'll
about
take a
to
moment
leave.
to go over things here in the second quarter. Fultz to Fournier. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play.
Can't believe he made
No
that.
foul.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim.
kinda got
Now
me.
look
He
how
kinda got
easy
me
the
right
game
there.
is coming to him.
Oh, he got a piece of
Good
it.
defense.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Bulls have it.
Yeah, that's why I don't mind overcommitting,
Marking
because I
it.
know
To
that,
Porter.
got a defensive president of the post. Oh, shoot. Pass it to the wrong guy, but still.
Nice pass to set things up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in
Only
this game.
problem with this character, I am terrible at making
Markel
threes.
Fultz to Alonzo Trier.
Like, I can shoot it perfectly. and
Corey
still end up
marking it.
missing.
Swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Yes. And a
wow.
foul.
And one.
He'll have a chance
Big
at a
time.
three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention
I
to
gotta
the guy
check
at
the
the end
article
of the
that I
bench,
got this
the strength
morning
and conditioning
to
coach,
see who the
because this
Bulls are
kid's
gonna
been
start
putting in the
for the
time and
season.
effort every day in the weight room.
Now a whistle, and Orlando is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
I mean, it's all right so far, showing up. You know, it's I'm getting used to it. Everything's going all right, except for the whole car issue this morning. But
He was
other
all
than that,
over him.
everything's
Missed the
great
shot, no free throws.
for the most part. Oh, he just went
He
take
was
the whole
smothered
thing
and
himself.
still
All
gets
right,
it to go
John.
down.
I don't
That's
know if
crazy.
the scouting report has made its way out here yet.
That's where
but
I'm
if
living right
anything, it
now,
says you
in
need to not
Dunn.
let him get that close to the rim.
Screen coming. Alonzo Trier to Fultz. And the slam.
Terrible
He
defense on my
took
part.
it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling
I'm
than
gonna have to
after
get him
throwing
back
that
for
one
that.
down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Magic basketball.
Go ahead, pass it to him. I dare you.
Vucevic to Fournier. Lets it fly from long range, and Evan Fournier on an island, wide open. He knocks it down from three.
Yeah,
Ooh, that
same here
confidence
showing
level
up,
is so
man.
superior.
Just miss my
Whenever you
family.
start
Wish
jacking
everybody
back
could
on
have come
defense
here with
before
me.
the ball even goes through the net,
But
that
who
speaks for
knows, maybe
itself.
in time I'll get them
He
all to come down
cruises
here.
in for two. Too easy.
It looks like he's
That's
using his
definitely
ball
interesting.
handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there, trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Slams it home
Oh,
on the
now we got to
putback.
rebound. We can't be
And I got a
letting
chance to hear a
old
lot of the
Obama,
conversation
whatever
at the
his name
bench.
is, do that to
And
us.
one of the things they called out was owning the backboard.
Nope, I
Looks
got
like the
nothing.
message is really getting through.
Wendell Carter powers it through.
This type of game needs to be
What are we up
celebrated.
by now?
This is the
44?
type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And counted at the rim.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for
That's my
everybody else.
go-to
on the
guy
court.
right there.
We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the
Said
way
I'm
I'm dropping
easy
nuggets on this
assists.
broadcast.
Alonzo Trier to Fournier.
Oh, no.
Oh, Carter with the
Good defense.
rejection.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Let me back up. Let me back up.
To Wendell Carter.
There you go.
Can't connect from
How did you
inside.
miss that layup? It was right there in front of you.
Fournier to Vucevic. Short jumper misses. Chicago possession. To Markkanen. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lauri Markkanen.
What kind of shot was that? Come on, Markkanen or whatever your name is. Laurie.
Fultz into the front court.
Oh,
His
he tried
guys
to get me
down
with
big.
the moves. He tried to get me with the moves.
That's a
Give me
turnover.
that.
It goes the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Fultz with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Mo Bamba.
It's all right, we got this.
Not
Stay in front of
loose.
him.
5 on the shot clock. Pulled in by Markkanen. To Wendell Carter.
I thought he was going to cut to the basket.
Stuffs it down with
Nice
authority.
move.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can
Alright,
go
so the
left,
first
he can
half
go
is
right,
almost
he can
over.
attack. He's playing on that
There's
court
no
by
steal.
himself.
I'm going nowhere with that.
To Wendell Carter. Nikola Vucevic sends it away.
didn't have to
That's his
force that
third
shot.
block this evening. Fournier against Porter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes
we
those
almost up
bounces
by 50.
go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good. A 3-point play as they move in front
Up by
here
50,
just before the
maybe
break.
before the halftime.
Bulls with the basketball.
Oh, that was a
Shot from in
terrible
close,
shot.
no good. On the
Trying to go for a
follow.
layup.
Way to stay
I
with
guess he
it.
was in
That's
front.
lunch pail business
I
right there.
couldn't
Don't
get
worry about the no
there.
call. Keep powering through.
That's all right. No.
Nikola Vucevic. He's 3 for 7. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios.
Thanks for joining us for the
All right, we're
halftime
skipping
report.
right on ahead to the second half. Let's go.
To Wendell Carter.
You do your
With the
thing.
fadeaway.
Good shot.
Burns him for the basket.
We're watching a
He's
clinic
got
right
20
now. We're
points
watching
already.
basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
False. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Oh, man.
Short jumper
Please
off the
do
mark.
that. Yeah, we're up by a little bit, Weezy.
False.
Just
Into
up
the
by a
front
little
court.
bit.
Looking to
Not
make
that
something
much.
happen. To Gordon. Trying to cash in. Gordon shot misses.
Don't know how I didn't grab that rebound. Oh no, I got nothing. Back up, back up.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Otto Porter.
They
Quiet
really
night,
could.
but
I mean,
2
any
for
moment
3 in
now,
the
they can turn
contest
around
right
and just
now.
start whooping us.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Fournier to Vucevic. Not that time. To Markkanen. Cashes
We
in for
might
2.
lose
The
this,
seventh pick overall,
this
Larry
stream.
Markkanen had an
Got a little
exquisite
message
rookie
popping
season.
up.
Ending the year
Hopefully I'm-
all rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
No, sir. You're not getting me with that.
Straight down the middle for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
I have to get you right back. Or maybe not. See, you had to call your buddy over. You had to call your buddy. Because you couldn't take me one-on-one.
Nothing going here
Okay,
on that
okay,
drive.
okay.
To Markkanen. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Fultz with the basketball. Down a bundle. It's a
right, give me
turnover
that ball.
as they head the other way. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait one
We're
second.
going for a
Can we go back to the
quadruple-double.
plays before this
42
great play that
points
we
and
just
10
saw?
rebounds.
Just
Not sure
because
what
you
else
have
I
a
got
bad
right now.
offensive possession, you can't allow that to
I know
go
I got
down
over 10
and
assists at
reciprocate
least.
itself on the bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Isaac to Fournier. Here comes the screen.
Stay in front of him.
Fournier and knocks it
Oh,
down.
he
And
made
Jay,
that.
so much better to get that 3-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game,
Could've had that
usually
pass.
when you see a good three-point shooting team, their
Oh,
shoulders
they
are
shoot
square
that.
to the basket.
Shoot it.
That's no longer the case in today's game.
Nice.
These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Orlando has it. Fultz goes to the right side. To Aaron Gordon. Takes stock of the floor. Gordon. Tough
making
man
big
pass,
plays.
and the
There we
Bulls
go.
have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent.
How did
The
I miss
intensity,
that? See?
Oh,
They
and
just
a
made me
putback.
such a terrible
this may
shooter.
sound cheesy, but
That's
sometimes
about as
you just need to
perfect
sit
as a
back,
shot as you can
get
get.
a tub of
And somehow
popcorn
miss.
and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching.
That's why I'm
right
doing
now.
so many layups and dunks.
To Gordon. Here comes the screen.
Look at this guy
Gordon.
trying to sneak around me.
Can't get the bounce. To Mark. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Another assist. We're up by 61. See if we can get a 100-point win. Oh, he got me.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a
That's the
premium
kind of
market
defense
for
I'm
players
talking about.
with that type of
Stay-
hand-eye
Oh, another
coordination.
block.
To Wendell Carter. Aaron Gordon with the
We got
block.
you back.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Coach has seen enough. He wants
Took
some
7
changes.
seconds off
New
their shot
personnel
clock by
onto the
keeping them
floor.
back there.
Knocked loose.
Shot clock is all the way down. Oh, you gonna try to... Yeah, you ain't doing
That's a
that to me.
turnover. It goes
That's
the
what
other way.
happens when you try to back me down.
On that one.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To Aaron Gordon. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses.
Another rebound.
To Wendell Carter.
Another assist. Oh, no. Pass it.
Zach LaVine. He's now 5 for
Come
6.
on now, Carter.
And
You're
there's
making
nothing
up,
more
messed up my
mentally
assist
intimidating
numbers.
for your
That's supposed to be
opponent
another
than when your
assist
own
right
teammates
there.
are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Layup goes down. Well done.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Markkanen.
Come on, he's coming out the side.
Now a steal
What?
as the
How did
Magic
you
have
get
it.
in front
You
of
go
him?
back to the
How
principles,
did you not
things that we
protect
started
that?
working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill.
I'll take the ball.
You stay down in the stance
Right up the court.
defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together,
gotta go
collectively,
in. There we
you'll
go.
be able to stop a great passing team.
I only made a jumper.
To Gordon. Here comes the screen. Jonathan Isaac against Porter.
That's right. That's defense right there.
To
Staying
Aaron
all over the
Gordon.
guy. He ain't getting free. No free layups. Nothing like that.
Jonathan Isaac. It's no good. Shots not going down. Porter. To Wendell Carter.
Turn around and put it in. There you go.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Magic have it. To Vucevic. Surveys the floor. To Gordon.
Oh, he got around me.
Right
Good
time,
defense, though.
right player.
Can't teach height.
Good
Porter.
defense.
Nice pass to set things up.
Oh,
Zach
and
LaVine
even better
doing what
offense.
he does best.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the
This
bench,
is a
gets the
slaughter.
call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set.
Almost had it.
Those are people that are able to
Yeah,
lead men.
baby.
Gordon. To Vucevic. Get the cameras. Oh, that's out.
Out
How
of
many
here.
blocks is
Always
that
looks
for this
cool,
guy
but guess
so
what?
far?
You're still on D.
Killing it in
New
the
blood
post.
coming in for both sides. Markelle Fultz. That's rebounded by Chicago. To Markkanen.
Taking it right up.
From the outside, no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot.
I'll
Waited until the
take
scouting.
that, sir. You didn't really
Chicago
want it.
ball. And scores. Strong take.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Gordon. To Fultz.
Oh,
Gets it in
he
the right
almost
corner.
got me. He almost got me. No, tight defense.
Isaac. To Fultz. Lauri Markkanen
what
sends
I'm
it
talking
away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting
Wow,
their
I
shot
can't believe
blocked
he
than
just
they
did
are
that.
about
This is
actually
not
making the
football,
shot.
my friend.
And the reward, a couple
They
of
called me
shots
for a
at the
foul. That's
line.
ridiculous.
Just because a
What's
team's
up,
winning
Sean?
doesn't mean the refs are
Welcome
gonna
to the
put away
stream,
whistle.
man. How you
Play
been?
right
What
all
you
the
up
way
to?
through.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2.
Trying to survive this close game. This is game 3, round 1 of the
Chicago
playoffs.
with the possession. To Lopez. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Fultz to Mo Bamba.
Right, you ain't getting away from me. I got you.
To Fultz. Nothing going here on that drive. Mo Bamba to Fournier. Has a look. That's no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short.
Another one.
Robin Lopez. The defense is really going to have to start.
I am hanging in there, Sean.
He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Hanging in there. Glad to be able to finally get a live stream in. Sorry you guys haven't been able to stream Friday the 13th because of the connection. But at least I can stream this for you guys.
How can I catch people out of position defensively?
And maybe a couple other things, like I re-downloaded my Uncharted set. I got parts 1, 2, and 3 on there.
Shot won't go.
I already streamed part 1 like last year, I think, whatever that was.
Man,
So
they
I'm
are just
stream part 2 pretty
continuing to
soon.
pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Knock loose. That's out.
Yeah,
Last
go ahead and
touch
chase
by
that
Aaron
ball.
Gordon.
And he made it go out. It's all
Mixing
ball,
things
all
up.
now.
Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Oh, nothing. Double team. Oh, back up. Go ahead, cut over. There you go. That's what I wanted.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see
Still
him
sick
beating
though.
up
I've been
people
sick
down
for
low.
like a month now.
Knock loose.
Crazy.
And that's going to get out of bounds. So it stays with
Over a
Orlando.
month.
Gordon to Alonzo Trier. Beyond the arc for 3. Good contest. No dice for Trier.
Alright, who do we got? Who do we want to pass to?
Deep right
Pass
corner.
through. And then kick him off.
Has a chance. It's Gordon with the
I
rebound.
wasn't paying attention to the shot. Could have shot it better than that. Still, that should have been good enough to at least go in. I mean, come
Here
on.
comes the screen.
My stats are pretty good.
Gordon to Alonzo Trier.
Oh, you broke my ankle.
Buries it off
Y'all
the
didn't see
step
that.
back.
What was once a tight space is
Yo,
no longer.
what's up,
There is
Just?
absolutely no way.
It's been a minute. How you been, man?
That move.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip
And
to
I
the
got the
foul
foul.
line check.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that.
Yeah, I don't get a
stop
chance
the
to
clock.
stream much, especially being with this move I made.
First one goes down.
It's good to see you. What you been up to? Oh, that's all.
Goes 2
Oh, I made
for
it
2 at the
anyway.
line. It's a turnover as they head the other way. 3 quarters down, and it has been all Bulls. Cruises
That's what I'm
inside
talking
for
about.
2.
We're going to win this thing by 100 probably.
It's Magic basketball here as we start.
They took me out of the game. Let's see what the score looks like when I come back in. Yeah, they pulled up a little bit.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Isaac.
Oh, I shouldn't have shot that.
To Aaron Gordon.
Oh, well.
Fournier to Gordon. 4-3. Tough shot there for Aaron Gordon. No good. To Lopez. able to convert inside.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight,
Trying to get that
you're not gonna hit
100-point
somebody
win.
with an
I think I
open
can
hand,
do it.
correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is
Come
that?
on, that's gotta
Five
go in.
fingers working
There we go.
collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Grant with the basketball. His guys down big. Gordon to Mo Bamba.
Oh,
Nice pass to
score.
get things going.
Come on, we ain't gonna win by 100
This is
like that.
basketball one-on-one. Play
Shut it
inside
down.
out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Here's Lopez down low and finishes strong.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic,
You know,
sign
stay
me
on
up.
him. Stay on him.
Gordon. The Magic with 4 to shoot to Fournier. Trying to cash in. Can't connect.
You know, and everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the
That's what I'm
defense.
talking about.
When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Grant with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Fournier. Not easy.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's
How am I
not
gonna
good
get
enough.
that back?
To Markkanen. To Porter. 5 to shoot for the Bulls. Markkanen shot that
All
misses.
right, we ain't gonna win by 100
Grant
now.
with the basketball.
We done blew
They'll
that.
run the offense. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Got it.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
And that's going to get out of bounds, so it stays with the Magic. Fournier. The Bulls with the rebound. Fires the three. Gordon the rebound.
I had to try it. I had to try. That was a great
Magic on the
release.
possession.
It's just
To
that
Aaron
since he
Gordon.
played a little bit of defense on me. No, that was a good defensive play.
Bamba powers it through.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Back off me.
To Markkanen. Aaron Gordon snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here comes the screen. Gordon to Fournier. Second effort.
let him get
Lauri
the rebound. There you
Markkanen
go.
rejects it.
Defense.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Oh, yeah, ain't none of that in here.
Lopez. Huge block. Fournier. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your
Just gonna
team
go
in the
right
weight room
past me?
in the offseason. Flex on them a
That was
little.
my fault.
Easy
I played
pass to the
terrible
rim.
defense
As my
right
mother
there.
would say to the
The whole
defender,
time I just kept
A
on
for
trying to get
effort,
body
F
contact so
for
I could get the
results.
ball from him. No, back up.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Isaac.
out for that pick.
To Fournier. Gordon buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
Everyone's
let the
getting a
time
piece of the
run
rock
out.
tonight.
He's still scoring.
Chicago basketball.
Oh, maybe not.
To Porter. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. No good. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point
I'm
play.
a terrible
But the
three-point
defender
shooter.
was
It don't
actually in
make
a good
no sense.
position there. They
Did they
even
call a
made a
timeout?
decent play on the
What was that?
ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Robin Lopez
Oh.
at the line for a chance
He
at a
got fouled.
three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line.
Give me that
Deep
ball.
three at the buzzer. The Bulls take this one. And they're moving
That's the
on to
game.
the second round of the NBA playoffs.
The Bull. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA
man.
Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Not bad. 59 points, 20 assists, 18 rebounds. Whatever that else. Let me skip that. Okay. Let's see. 59 points, 20 rebounds. 20 assists, 18 rebounds, 21 steals, which is ridiculous, in 37 minutes. No blocks this time. Alright, so we're up to 5 likes. I know this is not something that people like to watch. Yeah, we'll see if we got some space tonight.
So, last night's game. You said.
I said, excuse me, not to be surprised when you see who advances to the second round, Max. I told you who
Oh, that was it.
going
I
to
guess
be.
I had fixed the
told you
settings
was
to make it
the
only
one.
best of
Repeat it.
5 first round,
Yes, I
like
was
it
right.
used to be.
I was right. Yet again, because I told you this dude was
So
going
we're
to
going
turn
to
it
the
up
second
to
round.
a high level. Why? Because
We're
he
gonna
only
whoop
knows
some
one
more,
level.
but
I want.
All right, listen, slow down there. One playoff advancement does not a superstar make.
I'm calling it like I said, Max Kellerman, and that's what I saw. A superstar to make it. Somebody with the potential to be the GOAT. That's right, I said it.
Come on, get your oven mitts ready. That's a hot take. The GOAT, come on.
It's a bold statement, but those are the only ones I know how to make, particularly when I'm factual and accurate, which is almost always. The bottom line
they
is
doing a
simple.
lot of talking
kid
on this
has
show.
taken
Come
them
on,
to the
Stephen A.
second round. Now let's see where he takes them, how far he's going to take them from here. He could go all the way.
No.
There you go, being naysayer Max again. I'm going to say no to you as well. You'll learn. You went your good.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't have to listen to the whole thing, 'cause that was just getting too long. All right, Frankie.
The second round of the NBA playoffs is upon us as we get ready for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Miami.
All right, let's get it. Let's start this thing.
The Heat begin the game with the basketball.
Trying to put the moves on me.
Richardson.
Trying to put the moves on me. I ain't going nowhere, Dragic.
The screen sets him up for two.
Can't be
The pro
letting
game
them
has really
score.
come down to P&Rs.
Can't be
Let's see
letting
how
them
the
score.
defense
Let's
adjusts.
see what we can do here. What kind of defense they got. You gotta be careful because of Whiteside.
To Levine. Here comes the screen.
Come on, come on.
Oh,
What
he
you
had him
think?
there for a second. To Wendell
Take it
Carter.
up.
Hassan
Oh,
Whiteside
that was
slots
sick.
it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, Jay, he
That was a
commands
sick
the paint
ejection
this
right
time
there.
down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme,
Play
but
the
that
music
layup
playing?
at the rim definitely
Yeah.
chips away at the pride.
And maybe they'll hit me with a
To
copyright.
Richardson.
Probably not, though. They haven't hit me with no copyright so far.
To Dragic. Beyond the arc for three. His first effort off the mark.
There we go.
To Wendell
Wide
Carter.
open.
The pass set it all up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality
Yeah,
in
Weezy, they
which
know
he
better than
plays.
to hit me with
No
no
one wants to see
copyrights.
that. You're going to leave
They
the
know
game
better.
with black and blue marks all over your body.
Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds.
Nah,
So
I'm
it's going to
joking.
stay
Hey,
with Miami.
YouTube out there. I do not own the rights to this music. No copyrights, please. No copyrights.
Richardson, defended by the former Hoya.
I actually can't hear anything that's going on in the
Wait.
game. I turned the volume all the way down. But I know that you guys will hear whatever's going on.
Shot clock winding down.
I just didn't want the volume to interfere with
Trying
the
to
mic.
cash in. Not that time. Chicago with the possession.
You ain't gonna rotate?
To
There
Wendell
you go.
Carter.
Pass the ball.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Dwayne Wade to Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive.
What you gonna do? What you gonna
Wade to
do? I
Richardson.
knew you was gonna pass. He ain't want the smoke.
The shot almost.
And that's how you
Take it
close out
away,
on the shooter
Carter.
with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the
Man,
shot.
it's not
And
blue
count the
print.
basket inside.
Going good. How
In
you
the
been,
paint,
man?
you need to finish.
Welcome to the
Just
stream. How's your
like
day going?
that.
Dragic into the front court. Trailing by 4.
Friday, so I know everybody got to be feeling good.
The drive right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no
Can't be
good.
letting them get
The
rebounds like
follow
that. There
won't
we
go
go.
either.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was
Should
every
be the
time.
hand one
And
right
scores
there.
at the rim. Jay, good luck recovering
I
from
hear that. That's where I
And
should
did
be
you
right
see
now,
that in
Blueprint. But
transition? Don't want to.
unfortunately, the car broke down, so
Ooh-wee. Oh,
kind of turn
it's
around and
good.
come back.
Richardson to
So I
Wade.
said, hey, why not try a live stream? It's been a while.
Hassan Whiteside missed his first. That one goes.
Old school equals high
Game is too
percentage.
close.
Bulls with the rock. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. Oh, whistle.
Man, you can't lunge like that.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Oh, yeah, Blueprint. Definitely trying, man. Definitely trying. Look at that, though. That dude is definitely holding.
Dwayne Wade to Waiters. And hits for 2.
That's a strong
Our
finish.
defense is not
Regardless of
looking very
contact,
good right now. We
finishing
got to shut
strong
these
is
guys
key.
down. No, I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. Come back around this way.
To Markkanen. Here comes the screen.
There you go. Right in the paint. Turn and shoot. All you got to do is turn and shoot. I'll take it.
And the finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oh, yeah, take it up.
And stuffs it home. Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition.
Like
you have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him
hopefully
guessing.
they do
But
good
when
for
you
my
don't do
Bulls
that,
this year, man.
that's easy money.
We've been struggling.
Driving right to the basket. To Wendell Carter.
Oh, you could have shot it from right there, man.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This comes down to great execution, both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
Wade.
Oh, Dwayne Wade trying to do me dirty. Not today, sir.
Won't go.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Here's where we turn it around. We're about to go up real quick on
Put the ball in the bucket.
To Waiters. Off the assist.
Oh,
I don't know
man,
if the scouting report has made
defense.
its way out here yet.
I shouldn't have let him
but
get
if
around
anything,
me,
it
though.
says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Man. Okay. Back up. All right, try again. Oh, Wade is staying right in front of me. Good defense.
Goes to the right side. Porter. Fires the three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great
And I'm a
chemistry with
terrible
his teammates.
three-point shooter. I had to get
getting
that
him
right
good looks,
on the
and the
line
one will just keep
in order
scoring.
to make it.
To Waiters. Knocked loose. Waiters. And he throws it down. Big finish for Hassan Whiteside. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. And now it's Flash with the basketball.
Oh, that was a nice pass.
Knocked loose.
Good defense. All right.
Ryan Anderson against Porter. Here comes the screen. Dwayne Wade. From long range. Carter comes away with
I
it.
knew he wasn't going to make that, buddy. Not on my watch. Oh, broke his ankles.
Give him 2
Made him do a
points.
split.
High percentage.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
And finishes strong.
I don't think anyone saw this
Wade
one
getting
coming.
kinda
But
tired.
it looks like they're trying to
Getting
send a
tired there, old
message.
man. That's
Look
it.
into their eyes. They're laser focused.
Oh,
They're
good.
playing as if this game is tied.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And he's fouled.
Man, that's a hard
To the
foul.
foul line check.
Guys like
Baker.
Gary Payton would always
Get him
take
out of there,
ones
Ray.
early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Chris Dunn has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 69% at the line. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
And they took Dwayne Wade out and put in this dude.
Scores from the post.
Finally. I mean, finally
That's all right.
something
We're
goes
gonna
their
get
way.
that back.
I don't think
Give
I
me
need
the
to
ball.
tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot. And then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
That's a turnover. It goes the other
We
way.
got the ball back again.
And the finish.
Oh,
Slam
getting
dunk.
dirty.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode,
Yeah, to take
that's
this
when
guy out.
plays like this
He's playing
occur.
some
To
terrible.
Wendell Carter. Nice finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
It's the Heat with the possession. Knocked
The ball
loose.
again. And we're going up with it.
Cashes in for two.
That's what he was
That
about to
transition
reject it.
offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually
Not
fill the
today,
lanes
so
with a
not
sense of
today.
urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Check switch.
It's rebounded by the
There we
Bulls.
go. There we go. That's how you box out. What was that?
And that one is out.
What in the world was that? What kind of movement was that?
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Dragic with the basketball. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. That's a momentum
Oh, get
play
back in the
right
game.
there.
Get back in the game.
Dragic. And count the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Back up. Back up.
To
Nope,
Lopez.
right there.
And scores.
I like that aggression.
now I can get
You
my
never
assist.
just settle for jumpers.
Now they're gonna
You
double
attack,
team
you
me.
attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Dragic with it. His guys down big.
No double team in here.
Cruises
Ain't nothing.
inside
Oh,
for two.
flagrant. Flagrant.
Great
Come
job
on,
using
that's
that
back.
shoulder to create
Not even a
contact
hand
with
one.
the defender without hesitation.
He'd have the basketball. Dragic to Waiters. Nice pass to set things up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
All right. Come on, everybody up this. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, right there in the corner. Shoot it. Oh, you had a second to shoot it.
They'll get it down low
Wide
to
open.
Lopez. Robin Lopez. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Robin Lopez.
Good defense.
Snatching it out of the
And
air.
we got the ball
That's
back.
why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Come on, Robin.
To Lopez.
Oh, that was a nice pass.
Count the basket inside.
Beautiful play.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oh, we're up by 30.
Miami's got it. Dragic to Waiters. Take stock of the floor.
Man, you ain't going nowhere with this. Oh, you got around me.
Goran
Wow.
Dragic. First couple
You
didn't
got
go.
around me.
That
Okay.
one is
I got to
true.
get revenge
Did
for
you
that.
see the way that
I don't care if they
freed
double
him
team
up?
me or
It
not.
created so much space.
He's taking this to
I
the
did,
hole.
but the defender didn't.
Oh, what?
Short jumper
That turned into a
misses.
jump shot. I
You
was
see, this
supposed
is
to go
something
all
that
the
everybody
way.
has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose
that
to
on
use
him.
effort on getting around those screens.
Nothing going here on that drive. A lot of
That should have
contact.
been
No
blocked.
whistle. Lays it up and in. They'll let one fly from half court. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game one. Back with
All
more
right,
after
30-point lead at the end of the first quarter.
Ed Cohen,
We can
Jay
do better.
Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Chicago basketball.
Got him.
He gets it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Dragic into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Great offense.
And look
Yes.
out. Big
Beautiful.
finish at the rim. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Waiters. Kicks it around the perimeter.
Oh, how
Lets
this
it
guy
fly
get
from
wide
long
open?
range. No good.
Oh, lucky he missed. All right, let me back up. Back up, reset, reset, reset.
To Lopez. Robin Lopez. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The
What?
pass is one of the most brilliant
What?
things we have in this game.
Time to adjust. Both coaches
They
making
making me look
changes
terrible
on
with
the
these
floor.
terrible looking passes. Terrible. All right, they brought me back in. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, back up.
To Wendell Carter.
Take that right on in.
Wendell Carter powers it
Carter
through.
Williams.
You know, from a
with
point
10
guard
points.
perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line.
Oh,
because they
that
knew
was
they
nice
could be
move.
active
That was
recipients.
nice move.
And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
He
It
got me.
goes down.
Good
Might have
move.
had an extra dribble or
Good
two there,
move.
but he got the shot he wanted.
Of course, I got to try to get him back.
The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Richardson
Yep.
gets a look. Can't
Maybe
hit.
shoot that uncomfortable jumper. I wasn't ready for the ball.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Knocked loose. Chicago
Pick up the
possession.
ball once again. It's regroup right there. Nice
Throws
pass.
it down.
Good
This
score.
type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your
Trying to get me
teammate look
again
great,
with that
that's the
madness.
difference between winning and losing. So
Good
when you see these
defense.
guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most
All right,
brilliant things
Whiteside
we
is
have in
not
this
making
game.
shots like that in real life. Let's be real. Let's be real. He's not
Hassan
doing that.
Whiteside at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. To Porter. Otto Porter. He's 2 for 2 now.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Oh, I tried to
That's going to
save
be
it.
out of bounds. Dragic to Richardson. Dragic
Better not make that.
can't connect. To Porter. Carter. Perfect feed to set up the basket. We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Let's see if we can get 100 points before
Wade
halftime.
to Dragic. Knocked loose. Five to shoot for Miami. Dragic hits the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice
All
work,
right,
draining
wasn't nothing I could do. Played perfect defense on him.
To Wendell Carter. Short jumper off the mark.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release.
Sir.
Ideally, you have
No,
both the
sir.
arsenal.
None of that going on here.
Levine to Wendell Carter. Ah, the
That's what
monster
I'm talking
stuff.
about. That should have been in.
It's so amazing when you get a
That was a
chance to
hack.
see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't
None of
exist.
that.
He can
None
go
of that.
left, he can go
Give me
right,
that ball.
he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
And that's going to get out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Miami. Knocked loose. Dragic against Porter. Not going down for him this time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who
Take it all
contested the
away,
shot,
Porter.
but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Dragic knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
No more of that haberdashery and hemoglobin. I'm gonna whoop some butt now. Yeah, we're gonna shut you down. And had enough of that madness.
Olynyk up against Porter to Richardson. Has a chance. Not that time.
Come on, get up. We need everybody up.
To
All
Zach
hands on deck.
Levine. Has a look.
Ah, that should have
Rebound
went in. I
goes to
had the
Miami.
space.
Dragic with the basketball. He'll run the offense to Whiteside. Right time.
Yeah,
right
none of
player.
that. None of that.
Teach height.
No more of that haberdashery here.
Dwayne Wade. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Wade
defense.
off the iron. No good.
Yeah, I'll give it to you since you played such great defense. You're not doing anything with it. Oh, come on, man. You're supposed to go the other way.
To Levine. Carter. Gets to the basket and scores.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Richardson to Dragic.
Good pick.
Send it away.
Oh, but he's
You
a
see
better
how far
defense.
he got
That's
up?
what I'm
He
talking
kept
about.
going
Oh,
up
no,
and
no.
up and up. I think he's still going up.
That's a
Now
beautiful
the
thing.
Heat going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things
Come on,
here in the
we'll
second
time out
quarter.
now because we're about to go up by 50. Told him to get 100.
Now, opposing coach is going to
Before
counter, make some
halftime,
changes
but
of his
don't
own.
look like that's going to happen. Doesn't look right.
Wade to Richardson. 5 to shoot for Miami. Richardson won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
I love when I see a good contest.
you
You're
got
crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
And counted at the rim.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Yeah, ain't gonna be none of that. I see what you're trying to do. I see it before you can do it.
Dwayne Wade to Dragic. Richardson to Dragic. Trying to cash in. Jumper's
How did he
good.
make that garbage?
That's dangerous. A little hezzy cross
that?
and knockdown.
Yeah, Tom
Lots of
Ford,
options
that-
going to open up as the game unfolds.
Hemoglobin. That haberdashery.
To Wendell Carter.
Take it straight up.
Wade.
Oh, no.
Huge block.
Pass it.
That's his third block this evening.
Yes.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Knocked loose. That's
I'll
a
take
turnover.
that,
It
sir.
goes the other way.
Can you cut the corner? Nope.
To Wendell
Pick it up.
Carter. Not that
He
time.
missed a 1-foot jump shot.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Wade. For three.
That rebound.
Rebound taken
Yes.
down by Markkanen. Terrific vision. And a nice
play.
finish at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Dragic with it. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Yes,
man.
three-pointer is good for Goran Dragic.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over.
All right. Decent score at halftime.
And that concludes
Just
our
gotta do a little bit
halftime
better.
report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
What?
Can't connect
That
from
was
in
not
close.
supposed to be a jump shot. I was supposed to go for a layup. But okay.
Miami's with the basketball. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You're below on me. That's a
Foul. Are
fact.
you kidding me? Do you know who I am?
Richardson against Porter. To Dragic. Zach LaVine sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Porter to Wendell Carter.
Take it up.
Nice pass to get things going.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Now transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Knocked loose. Porter. That's out of bounds off a ball. It's the Heat with the possession. To Wade. Good look that time, but off the mark. Porter. Pass stolen by Miami.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Richardson. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Dwayne Wade. It's Chicago ball. To Wendell Carter. Count the basket at the rim. We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Dragic. It's a big finish.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
To Wade. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Not a travel if it looks pretty.
To Wendell Carter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. It's Wade. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. To Wendell Carter. Count it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Waiters. Wade. To Richardson. Dwayne Wade. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No fouls. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To Markkanen. Easy pass to the rim.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Wade to Dragic. Knocked loose. Dragic to Richardson. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Markkanen. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
The 7th pick overall. Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Dragic to Wade. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Offensive board. The rebound cleared by the Bulls. To Zach LaVine. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Dragic into the front court. His guy's down big. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And scores. Strong take.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Dwayne Wade to Waiters. To Dragic. Here's a chance from long range. Dragic wide open, knocks it down.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
No doubt about where that one is headed.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And he finishes at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
He'd have the basketball to Dragic. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Great feed, sets it up. Done. Off the assist.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Wade. Five to shoot for Miami. Wade. Can't connect. It's no good. To Chris Dunn. Robin Lopez. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field. To Dragic. He was hacked. They let it go. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Bulls with the basketball. To Lopez. And the basket good at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dragic with the basketball. Down a bundle to Waiters. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen. Robin Lopez sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Markkanen. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Laurie. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense. From the painted area, won't go down. To Lopez. From the outside, no good. Miami's got it. Flushes it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
to Lopez. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Dragic. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Dion Waiters, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Got it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
It's the Heat with the possession. Jumper's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Count the bucket for 2.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Dragic with the basketball. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. And count the basket inside.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Waiters to Dragic. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
He's looking for that touch. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. Nice cushion for the Bulls. So the Heat will have it to start this. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away. Dragic to Waiters. Shot from the lane won't go. And the finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Josh Richardson. Off the mark. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Has a look. A fundamental shot right there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Waiters. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Miami with the basketball. It's a turnover as they head the other way. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot play, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Whiteside. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
How did he possibly get up there and
gets
get that ball?
inside, and the slam dunk.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance of a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce. But more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
It's the Heat with the possession. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Knocked loose. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Richardson to Dragic. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Wendell Carter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach.
Something to finish off this game. Show off the stats and all
He'd
that.
have the basketball. Dragic to Richardson. Nothing going here on that drive. Cashes in for two.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Dragic with it. His guys down big. Oh, nice find for the basket. Deep three at the buzzer. The Bulls take this one. They've grabbed game one of this best-of-5 series. For my partner, Jay Williams.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
82 points, 26 assists, 12 rebounds, 27 ridiculous steals, and 1 block. And that is my time for today. Thank you to everyone that watched the stream today. I appreciate you guys. I know it's not what you normally like watching me play, but it's what I like to play. So, have a good day, everybody. See you later.